Okay. Welcome to what will be part 0/1 of this my team. Basically, it's going to be literally the entire pre-season. Full season. So I'm going to run with the racing line. Meet the press. Let's just do a regular amount of that. Do our own facilities, do our own R&D. Okay, so the big, I guess, bonus, the big thing about F1 2020 was you could actually gain a lot of acclaim quite quickly, get a lot of money quite quickly, get a lot of resource points in quite quickly. I was able to completely dominate, and me and Ricardo in my second season of F1 2020 won every race between the two of us. So we're going to drop the acclaim down for everything, so that reduces our money input, and I'm also going to reduce the resource rate. Now I've actually looked, and this is about 25% for everything, so we're just going to reduce the cash flow for everybody. Standard fault frequencies, so technical faults are stable but less severe. We're just going to go with the standard just because I don't want any mechanical faults in a 100% race. I don't want to get to lap 55 and the race be over. Okay, I think I've got to do a full no formation laps, standard safety car. We're going to have approximate, just so that we have a rough understanding. Simulation. Okay. Well, I'm going to use my team icons. Let's go.
First things first, let's create your driver.
No, follow that avatar. And from Breton. Just going to do my keyboard. And we're going to drive with the number 92.
And now, let's focus on your drivers.
So we're actually going to go with this.
Okay, boss. Let's get this team up and running. First, enter a team name. Now, let's choose our... Some sponsors offer a larger signing bonus up front. Some offer more weekly income. The better we perform, the more our level will go up as the team gains more acclaim. Doing this will increase the income from our sponsors.
So the reason why he's not gone into full detail is just because I've done quite a few just to have a look to see what the actual difference in terms of increased default and reduced are. So we're going to go with... I'm going to go with Moon, just because I think we might be able to squeeze... I mean, there's Monet. Great stuff. As a team, 5 finishes.
Our chassis won't be going anywhere fast without. Obviously, the greater the performance and durability, the better. But be careful about spending all our cash. We are going to have people and facilities to invest in as well. Power unit suppliers will also provide upgrades throughout the season, free of charge.
So I guess with, I feel like you can always get lucky, and you can outsmart the AI a little bit. So let's go with the 25. I think I'm going to go with Honda. Second best all around in terms of power and durability.
Not much of a team without a second driver. Here are the drivers interested in joining our team. Look at their stats and pick someone you think can get us good results, as long as we can afford them. We renew contracts periodically, so you'll have plenty of chances to sign someone else should the need arise.
So Tictum seems like a good... Slightly lower claim, so he won't gain as much for the team. However, that does make him cheaper, and he's actually got better rating than what Giotto's got. Then we're going to go with
Looks
Tictum.
like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy. Let's create the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
So I'm actually going to stop, select the livery and come back, because I actually think this is a banging livery that I've created. But yeah, be right back. Okay. Had to hide that and had to hide the badge, but you'll see the badge in a minute, and you can probably guess just because I've copied the chassis colours for the team what they might be. It's a goose.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. As you can see, there's no pit lane behind me, and as you can hear, no roar of engines, and that's because they've set me free from the F1 paddock to escape here to the countryside and to the headquarters of Formula One's newest team. Now, it's not every day we get to pull back the curtain and look behind the scenes at an F1 team. Rarer still that we get to talk not only to the team owner, but also the team's lead driver. But what makes this place extra special is that the owner and lead driver are one and the same person. Now, it's been an interesting 12 months, and we all know a number of the regulation changes which were due to come into effect this year have been delayed until next. Some, though, are still seeing the light of day, amongst them the all-important budget cap, which gives some of the smaller teams a little further down the order, potentially, the opportunity to compete with the bigger teams. Good for them, but great for us as viewers. But what does our new team owner think about these new rules? Do they see them as a challenge, a hurdle that needs to be overcome? Perhaps they see them as an opportunity to disrupt the status quo, a chance to come out swinging and to carve their name into Formula One history. Well, I had the opportunity to ask them these very questions just earlier today, and here's what they had to say.
So I think the first two are just throwaway questions, and then it's all about...
Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about 1 million questions, so let's jump straight in. It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team? Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team? So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there?
Let's try and increase our
traction. Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One. Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars?
Fuel load, reducing drag. I think we're going to go with the RS.
Ultimately, Your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles?
I think most of the tracks early are got quite a bit of straight line speed, so let's do that.
And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you feel the most proud of right now?
So we've got a bit of aero on already, a bit of power. I think we're going to go with the chassis department just so that gives us a wider range earlier on of upgrades for them.
Thank you so much for your time. Been wonderful to get an insight from you and of course to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it, and thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
Okay. Yep, know that already. Okay. Bit of straight line, a couple of rear wings. So we've just got some front wings we need to put on. No chassis upgrades currently. Bit of ERS. Lots of that to do already. And the general durability. So Toro Rosso, or Alpha Tauri as they're now called. God, Aston Martin are meant to be third best car. Don't think so. So I think it's probably best if we go for a development feedback just to get that boost in R&D points that we're going to desperately need. Okay. Anything for facilities yet? See, why can't they put the car reveal on the 17th? Just a pre-season press tour. Then we're going to do a driver camp as well. Okay, so minor weight reduction. Not got the resource points for that. Haven't got the resource points for that either. Let's go with gearbox. That won't come until the end after. That's still worth doing. Okay, time to reveal the car. And there we have it. Now in standard light. Car doesn't look that great, but this is what it's meant to look like with a bit of lighting around. See the flesh through the red, through the black. I think this looks awesome. Using this design, the Richter. Here are the colours. Primarily it's just the adding the purple in which has really picked it out. Okay, apparently I've unlocked that. Okay. See if the undertrail will go on. Come on.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D team.
Ah, damn. At least I'll come on for the next race. Right, we're just going to do one more thing, which is we're going to just do a social media team boost, and that's what I can do for the moment. Okay, so that's going to be it for this part. Effectively the next parts will be, so the next one will be a weekend highlight for the Bahrain Grand Prix, practice, quali, race, and then probably little bits. I'll probably do up to the season break, post race, and then the part after that will be pre-Spain R&D and everything, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and until next time.